So this afternoon and coming into the evening, I'm going to give you guys a tour of my room and what surrounds it to a certain degree. Starting off, I'm going to go down to the pond, which is just down there, just behind those rocks. So it's just a basic sort of plastic shell that I got, and I decided to make something of it. So I'm going to show you guys that right now. Okay, so this is the top view of it. Got a couple flowers going around. Okay, very good. Got some, I think they're called agapanthus. I think is what these guys are called. But got a couple goldfish in there and a couple feeders on little guppies from the creek, which you can't see now because they're hiding because I'm here. But the goldfish often like to try and swim up that flow though. I don't know how they plan on doing it, but they do that. I don't know why. They just do. Anyway, so that's the pond. And then I'll give you a quick show of the other one as well, just before it gets to the night. So it was just a little ways across, not too far away. This is my pond, as so. Alright, three tiers. Got one that's hiding up behind there, and one here, and it all comes down behind there. So it's just a simple pump, pumps the water up and around and through, and Bob's your uncle. Alright, this plant originally I did have up top in my room, but I decided to take it down because it wasn't doing so well. But I'll show you in the night time what this does. It's a bit of a mister, and it's really quite cool. Now this fish, oh, he's hiding right now. You just saw him go behind there, right through there. Hey baby, you want to come around? No? That is my only surviving baby. That white one that I've got in there, that big one, potentially could be pregnant. So I'm looking forward to that because I've had luck with babies in this pond here before. So creepers coming all the way around. It's going crazy. Stems from this plant going from there. This here, these ones here, you can actually suck the honey out of, which is really cool. But yes, it's gone all around there as well. Okay, and then you've got this top spot here. Alright, so that's just making it a bit more jungle-like. Now, what was originally in there, you can kind of see coming back to life a little bit. Alright, that one there died off hardcore, so I'm kind of like revitalizing it. I'll be able to see there and there. I've got these guys here, just small ones, pups that I got from one of those guys there. And then you've got this one here, the big 6-foot goldfish tank that I have a couple other natives in there. And this guy's doing real well. These pothos is amazing. Going all the way around, up across there, then around behind here as well. Alright, it's even got a little stem coming down behind here. And is that what I think it is? No, it's not. I thought it was a caterpillar. I've had an issue with those guys, as you can see, holes going in. So this is again another one of my tanks, which I'm going to be actually changing up. I'm going to, well, by when I say changing, make it a bit more exciting, make it more into a piece. I'm going to be taking this bricks out, which originally I had an upside down fish tank in. You might have seen in one of the other videos, but I've gone past that and don't really like that style anymore, unless I have to do it with a bigger pond, which I would like to do in the future, in the years to come. But I'm going to make a nice big wood structure coming out of there, plants going around it. That's my thought, that's my thinking. And then you've got coming around here as well, up there. It's fantastic. Now I do have this guy here. Here's my Southern Cross spider. Alright, I fed him before. He made his web there. I got him from somewhere else, and then put him here and he made his web. I'm loving it lots. And then there's another spider in there. Don't know what species in there. I think it could be a black house spider under here. The mess that it is at the moment, I am well aware. There we are, got the light going. Up the back there, it's one of my original black house spiders right there. So he's hiding up the back there. He's one of the many little extras I have going around. I'm just going to wait till it gets a bit darker, so the light will show what this room really looks like. It's fantastic when it's at night time. Alright, until then. And now that it's dark, you can really appreciate the tank in its true beautiful nature or self. So in this tank here specifically, I have a couple goldfish These guys here are rosy barbs, and then we have also these ones right here. I've got a group of about 5 or 6. Oops, down the back, that one down the back there. Those guys there are native rainbows. Buljuli, Bully Eye. I was still trying to figure out how to say that name. Right now, unfortunately, these guys, they do have anchorworm. Okay, you can even see it on them right now. Okay, so that stuff there, I'm going to do a video soon of me removing that from some of these guys here, because I can. Alright, be a bit of a doctor's thing, but I'm sure I'll be able to do it. And we've also got these guys there, which are your giant Danios. Now those guys get probably about that big. They get awesome little colours. And then obviously your 2 plecos, your gold spot cross common, and then your common pleco up the back there. And they've got some food. So that's that tank there. Alright, now moving to the side, I've got the pond. So this is what I was talking about beforehand. I'll see if I can get that real nice. So this here is actually a mister. So it looks really, really cool. Changing colour. It's pretty gnarly. So that just heats up the water via electricity in the center there and creates this. It doesn't affect the fish at all. I reckon it's pretty gnarly. Pretty cool. And now I'm going to go inside the room. Right, so first off, I do have this fake snake right here. It's a shell. I've scared a couple of people with that. It's been hilarious. So coming in, quite the entrance. I got my money all set up, banjo thing. Now this here is my wall of things I've done in the past, all covered with snake sheds. This snake shed here was the first python I ever did a call out on, or got paid to do it, so it's pretty cool. Death out of skin. This one here is my favorite. This here is the inland taipan, which is pretty darn cool. So that's the most venomous snake in the whole world, and that's a shed right there, which is pretty gnarly. And that goes all along down there. Alright, now keeping with the snakes I've got here. Alright, this is my black-headed python. Okay, now his enclosure, cleaned it today as well, looking real good. And then underneath him, got this guy here, a Bredli or a central carpet python. His name's Kingston. This guy's his name's Sultan, and he's actually an ex-photo animal, so he's really good. You can even see that little bump in the back there. All right, that's his food that he just ate just yesterday. Moving up to the insects and arachnids. All right, so right now, nothing in there. I'm thinking about putting geckos in there, not sure yet. That was the old not the centipede, scorpion. That was the old Flinders Ranges baby scorpion in there. Okay, and then in here, empty at the moment. In there, I'll do a short soon of everything that is in here. That's my blue-legged centipede. Down here, I've got my. I'll see if I can show you. He's right down the back there. I think it's going to work it through this. It's a bit hard to see. In there, I've got my adult Flinders Ranges scorpion. Alright, hiding in there. Up in here, I've got the baby. I don't think he's out. He's hiding down the back, right down the back there. That's empty at the moment. And in here, actually, she's come out lately. There he is. Actually, I'll take the lid off. Oh, a bit shy. This here. Because it's harder to dig those guys out. This one here is the black rock scorpion. Right. It's actually a decent size. It's right under here. Look in. That guy there. How awesome is that? So I've got to water. Oh, there's some food running around there. So I'm going to have to water and feed these guys. Oh, came up above. He's pretty chill. Great little lad. So I think of the name of that guy. Oh, put the lid on before I go. Yeah, can't do that. Forgotten that once. Fortunately, he didn't climb out. Otherwise, I would have had a nasty surprise in the morning. Alright, and down, because I got no ladder. So up there is where I sleep. Alright, fantastic. Lovely tissue box right there. So to get up there, I've got to jump from there to there. Alright, not easy. Alright. Here is the frog tank. Alright, well, soon to be frog tank. I really want to get frogs. I'm just trying to work out what species to get that isn't going to be too loud. Okay, so I've got a nice little waterfall right there pumped with a filter, and I've got the heater in the back there so I can have multiple different tropical fish. And in here, I don't know if we'll be able to see them because they're awfully shy, all hiding up the back there. Up there. Okay. God, that's awfully bright. Not going to work with that on. There we are. So those guys there are your black widow tetras. So only a group of 2 in there, and then a couple bristlenose as well. Okay. And here is where my blue tongue is. Alright, the light's broken at the moment, but I do have him. I don't know if he'll be happy about me waking him up. Alright, there we are, buddy, up the back. Hey, buddy. Yeah. So he's got an outdoor enclosure, and this is his indoor night one. So this is Groot, the blue tongue, sticking out that tongue right there. As you can see, he did lose part of his tail right there, so that was from a dog attack before I had gotten him. But he's a decent size. He's pushing probably about max right now. So my hand right there, beautiful little lad. He used to be a lot more aggressive, but he's coming down quite a lot, which is really, really, really good. Quite thankful for that. I'll put you down, and we're going to stop the reptiles for a bit and go to the fish. So starting off with the fish, here we have my tropical tank, nice and planted. Got my carnivorous tank and some cichlids as well. Up there, I've got my cherry shrimp tank, which doesn't have any cherry shrimp in the moment, so right now I've got some endler guppies and a betta up there, shortfin betta, which I'll show you very soon. And then here is my paludarium sort of vibe and sort of tank. Alright, so general filtration, I've got canister filter down here, runs all the way, UV, up through there, out, whatnot, Bob, and then comes out the other end here. I'll take you off. Okay, this is some of the extras that I do use because I don't have a nutrient-rich substrate to grow these guys. I use some plant fertilizer. Okay, so this one here, this is one of my short fin betta males. He's actually got 2 tumors on him, which is rather rough, very unfortunate. And then we've got some lyre tail sword tails, those guys there. More black widow tetras, and I do have an albino bristlenose in here somewhere, but he's out hiding. But this right now is one of my favourite tanks because I love it when plants go out and above like it is over there. And I've got pothos as well growing all along the back there. It's mad stuff. Side note, this here is actually a wombat skull. Found this way down south in Victoria. Could not find the rest of it. This was just chilling on the side of a rock face that I had to climb up to get, so it was rather interesting to see the skull of a wombat and their teeth. So crazy, awesome stuff. And then moving on to Gerald, one of the first big fish I ever got. He's an Oscar. Cull's looking rather nice. And we got my albino Oscar, that guy there. Now I got him after I got Sebastian, my flower horn. He's a bit of a douchebag sometimes. Alright, they're actually keen for a feed now, so I'm going to give him some food soon. I just feed him some cichlid pellets, and then every now and again, your bloodworms. And in here, also, it's down the back there, got some bristlenose right there. And the filtration for this tank, just a canister filter. That's a sick bay tank for fish that are sick, so when there are sick fish that go in there, I'll then clean it up. So that's the 6 foot by 2 foot by 2 foot, so it's about 600-700 litre tank, that one. Alright, takes a while to clean properly, must say. And then we're going on to my other tropical tank. This one right here, got a fair few different species of fish. Nice and just start off with the filtration. Just again, a canister filter. I love canister filters, they are so good. The amount of customization you can do for cleaning, adding substrate and that sort of thing is immense. Alright, now back to these guys here. Alright, so that one there is a Congo tetra. More black widow tetras hanging around. I've got to score about 10 in there. Okay, now those guys there, I believe, a Severums, sorry, Severum. So a common or green Severum. Still need to figure out the exact type he is because he's still pretty young. So I got 1 and then 2 where you go up the back there. Now I got those guys from customers. Okay, I've been very fortunate to get a lot of these fish from customers. In fact, Gerald was from a customer. Yeah, mate, showing your true colours now. He was from a customer originally. These guys here, Corydoras, bronze Cory, and then peppered Corys. Those guys love a good sand substrate. You can even see their little ripples in the sand. It's so cool. I love the natural sort of setup. And you got little bristlenose in the back there. And in here, yeah, you can see his tail. And that's the big bristlenose. That's the king. That's the king. And then I got a random black widow, a black tetra, just chilling in there as well. Then up the back, one of the only colourful ones I have in here, just hiding, just disappearing behind the back there. See him over here. That guy there, okay, is a flame dwarf Gourami. Got one of those guys. He's the best coloured Gourami, flame dwarf Gourami I've seen in the whole time I've been working at Pet Barn for this 2 years. Alright, and that is my 300 litre tropical tank. Jumping up a level now. So you got to jump up to here. This here is my 32 litre tank. Just a nano tank, nothing too special. Got 2 different species of antlers here, making a total of 3. Couple plants in there, basic filtration just running along the top. Comes with the tank itself. Alright, had this tank for a while. I got this tank doing a refit down in New South Wales, actually, with Pet Barn about a year and a half ago. That was pretty cool. Fixing it up for the floods from 2011, I think it was. Anyway, and then I just saw for a split second my betta. Just for a short moment. He's hiding. Anyway, oh, there we are. Look at that. Cherry shrimp. Still a couple of them hanging out. Originally, when I did put that betta, who's come out now, he actually was a bit of a butthole and attacked some of them, which is rather unfortunate because then I had less. Kind of sucked. But anyway, that's the tank. I know a tank. And then bed and sleeping. Oh, and that there is my roaches. So that's my colony of roaches. Which you don't really need to see. They're just doing alright. You still there? No. Cool. Right, and that is all the animals that I have. Alright, so I've got my fish tanks, which I love. I love this little setup. Walking in, and you've got those right there. Stunners. My snakes, my lizard, soon to be frogs, fish, more fish, and then way off down there, more fish. Oh, and then fish. So I've had to wait till the next day to be able to do this because the lighting was not quite good enough. Now I'm going to show you the guy in here. Here's my blue-legged centipede, or rainforest centipede. They're the 2 names I know them as. Now I've got to find him. Oh, he's looking rather thick today. He's had a good amount of food. Now, I can't have her out for too long just because she can get rather skittish. Want to be happy. But so, it looks like she's having a good old time because she's well fed indeed. Try and get her out with one hand. Now, these guys do have quite the sting to them. Can be rather painful. There we are. She's not too big, so she's alright. This here is my little blue-legged centipede. Cute little thing she is. As you can see, she's rather fat. But that's good. It means she's eating her food, which is fantastic. Because I've had to struggle with one of these different species to these guys in the past, trying to get them to eat properly. But she's pretty cool. So I'm gonna put her away now. Showing you guys. Put her in a tub. In you go. Look at that, easy. So that there, guys, is my little centipede. And that's the little show I was going to show you. And that brings my whole room tour to a stop, to an end. If you guys would like to know anything else about any of the tanks I have, comment down below, down there somewhere. And then I'll get I'll get back to you. I'll find out. And Arrivederci, guys. Have a fantastic couple of weeks. I can't wait. Where we're in. This came out of holidays. Holidays already passed. That stuff doesn't matter to me anymore. I'm past. That's in the past. So anyway, guys, peace out.